We are in Las Vegas for the ACM Awards, Kentucky and a Country 97.5 WAMZ. You know this guy, Chris Young. How are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
You're doing exceptionally well.
You know what? I'm doing good in Vegas so far too.
All right, so you've actually gotten to gamble.
See, I was asking you guys.
Yeah,
I was saying, have y'all gambled? Last night I did like the weirdest. It was like the quietest $800 I ever won in my life. I was sitting there and I was real tired.
Better than a loud zero.
Yeah, well, I was real tired, and so I put money in one of those like digital roulette machines, which I never do. But I was just like, I don't want to fight people at a table. And so I get over there and I set my bets up, and I lost like $100. I was like, well, put another 100 in it, and then I just started. I spread out my numbers a little bit, and I started hitting. So I was like, well, I'll stop when I stop hitting numbers. And I was just sitting there going. I mean, I had to look like I was throwing money away because the guy next to me was looking at me like I'm crazy because I'm not saying anything and keep tapping the button. And I was cashed out with like $800. I was happy.
I'm doing it wrong apparently because it's never that easy for me. Now we had Darius Rucker in here yesterday talking about a very special song that he's going to perform on the ACM Awards show, and
yes,
tell us a little about that.
You know what? It's actually a song that obviously I guess he's told you about the Williams syndrome camp and the kids,
right.
And me and Brett James got together with all those kids in a room. And wrote this song together.
So it's basically you two and like 25
of these campers that
are
at the, yeah.
So amazing.
And it's amazing with them because of people don't realize that you get in the room with them. You know, you hear they're very musically proficient. This is like what their thing is, and you know, we get in the room and by the time we're at like the end of the first chorus, they're like singing in harmony, and they remember like all the lyrics. I'm like, man, I want to do that. So they remember lyrics better than me. So it's It was just an amazing experience writing that song with them in the first place, but now that they're actually going to perform it, it's really, really cool.
We may need some tissues.
Oh yeah, it's going to be special.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful. Can't wait for that. Now I have to mention, because I was reading the other day how people were always why don't you take off your hat so we can see what you look like. Take off your hat. Now it's like you can't win because if you're not without a hat, they're like,
you know
where's
what?
your hat?
I never in my life did I think that I would cause as much controversy. This is ridiculous. I was like, at least I have hair. I mean, it'd be different if I took my hat off and it was like, oh,
I think that's part of it because for some reason a lot of people assume if your trademark involves a hat, it means you don't have hair.
Right.
He does have hair. Okay, I can go on record as telling you the man has hair.
I'm 25.
As you say, how old do you think he is?
Come on, but it's cool. People are talking about it and it's exciting, and the response to it's been really, really positive. So I guess I just got to go with it. I don't know. It's pretty funny.
It is, but at least that they care enough.
I know people care. Thank you for caring.
They want to make sure you don't have some condition that.
Well, they're like, well, it's yeah.
Yeah.
Bless his heart.
Poor thing, because you can say anything as long as you put bless your heart in front of it. That's okay.
That's basically that's almost like the southern middle finger.
Absolutely. That's the best description I've ever heard. You can say anything then. Well, obviously you've had a huge, huge year. What is next for Chris Young?
Obviously working the new single. It's flying. It's the fastest song we've ever had.
Oh, it's moving up the charts.
Tomorrow, and getting ready for the launch of the new album. It's going to be called Neon. It'll be out like sometime in July. And then we're going to Iraq here in a couple weeks. Going over there for like 12 days and seeing some people, and then after that, getting ready for the Jason Aldean tour we start on this summer.